Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Gabber890, back again with another video. So, today's video is going to be a little different. It's not going to be about video games themselves, but collectibles that have to do with video games. So let's get started. Obviously, we've been staring at the question mark block that just came out recently for the past 20 seconds. And I have to say, it is pretty friggin' cool. If you are a fan of Super Mario 64, I would highly recommend you check it out. I think it retails for about, I think it's $169.99. So with tax, they paid $182. And then we have the NES Lego set that really got me back into it. I've loved Legos and I grew up with Legos, but I hadn't bought a set in years, and this was finally the duo I couldn't say no to. And yeah, they're just really cool and unique, and I was happy to get them. So yeah, the NES set is I think it's $229.99. So with tax, it was like $246, something like that. But yeah, very fun builds. Kept me busy for many hours. Right, then we got these Mario and Luigi Mario Kart figures. I actually got them for a birthday. Alright, and then we got the first four figures. Breath of the Wild, the Link, which at one point was exclusive to Best Buy. And so I picked that up, and I was able to do that for $85.15. So yeah, not cheap, but compared to, the normal premium first four figures, that's not too bad. But just the detail is absolutely stunning. All right, and then moving on, we got the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Link. Now this was kind of a collaboration between First Four Figures and Dark Horse. And this one I actually grabbed off of eBay for $48.90. And then, of course, if I'm going to be getting the Twilight Princess Link, I got to get the Twilight Princess Ganon, or Ganondorf, I guess I should say. But yeah, this is one of my favorite statues for sure. And I grabbed this along with a couple others off of eBay. Or no, GameStop. And so I grabbed this one for $82.72, brand new. And it was going for like $110 used on eBay, so I was happy to do that. And then I got the Skyward Sword Link statue, and I was able to get that one for $32.74. And then, of course, I had to get one of his many foes of the game in Skyward Sword, the Robot Pirate Captain, which was on clearance for $22.72. Okay. Then, from the incredible Master Sword edition of Breath of the Wild, we got the Master Sword. A pretty cool statue, very unique. And so that obviously came with the game all bundled up. All right, and then up next we got Samus, other M statue that I bought for my brother for $40, and it's actually pretty cool. Very posable, comes with all sorts of attachments. I definitely want to get the Metroid Prime version of this, but it has definitely jumped up in price. All right, now this is a very recent pickup, and I am so glad that I did. And that is Tarasu from Okami. Definitely been one of my favorite games ever since I played it on the PS2, and then on the Wii, and then on the PS3, and on the PS4. Just a phenomenal game. Extremely beautiful, and I definitely was very happy with the quality of the statue. And this is another first four figures statue. And so I got this one off of eBay for I think was about $74 after tax. Okay, and then we got the kind of infamous Cuphead Funko figures. Now, I don't know if these were exclusive to GameStop, but that's where I got them. And I remember they sold out quick because, I mean, they're very cool looking, and just really perfect with the game's art style. And I remember it was kind of nice, though, because on Black Friday, Best Buy, or GameStop, had all their Funko Pops were $10 or less. And these hadn't even come out yet. You could pre-order them. And so all of them were $10. So I pre-ordered all three. And I want to say that Cuphead and Mugman were like $12. So you're only saving like $2. But the Devil was he was quite a bit more. I want to say he was either $18 or maybe even 20. So to get him for half price day one, that was okay with me. And yeah, unfortunately the quality wasn't as good as the display pictures, but it really wasn't that far off, so happy to add them to my collection. Alright, continuing on, we got Kratos and Atreus from God of War 2018. Got this with the Stonemason edition, and it definitely does not disappoint in quality. Okay, and then we got Kratos from the God of War Ascension Collector's Edition. Overall, I think it's not a bad quality, especially for paying only a bit above the base game price for it, and pretty cool. And now we got him standing on top of Pandora's Box, which was from the God of War 3 Ultimate Edition. So that was one that I hunted down and got later, and I was very happy to do so. And the same can be said for Mr. Drake here. I was super psyched for Uncharted 4, but I was in college, and so I didn't really want to drop all that money on the collector's edition, but I did want to get the statue. And so I was able to grab the statue off of eBay for $45.35 with shipping and tax. Okay, and then we got Alduin. And now this is one that I wasn't even aware of. Like, I was just so excited for Skyrim. I just, pre-ordered the base game. Didn't really think about getting a collector's edition. Well, then on Craigslist, it popped up, and some guy was selling it, and I couldn't say no to $32 for this incredible statue of the World Eater himself. Alright, now this is another cool collector's edition statue. We got Sir Galahad from the game 1886. I actually, on release day, bought the collector's edition because it was $80. So $20 more got you some like DLC, and then also this really cool statue of just Galahad by himself. But then GameStop clearanced I want to say it was called the Darkwater edition, or maybe it was just like the Ultimate Collector's Edition. I'm not sure, but it was $40 and came with this massive statue, so I couldn't say no to that. Alright, and now I am a die-hard fan of the Witcher series. I've read multiple books, played the games, watched the show, so it was only right that I had a statue of Geralt himself. So this is a Dark Horse statue that I bought from GameStop for $42.53 with tax. Overall, I think the detail is quite impressive. Alright, and then we got the mask of Corvo himself from the Dishonored series. So this came with the collector's edition that was on clearance, actually, at Best Buy for, I believe it was like 37 bucks. And so, yeah, the mask alone was really worth it because they really went all out with that. Alright, now we're getting to the end. But I showed these in my recent pickups. This was kind of my first venture into the high-end collectible figures. Bought these from Sideshow, and it cost a pretty penny. I want to say it was like 370 bucks. But The Last of Us is definitely one of my all-time favorite series, and I was super disappointed that I wasn't able to get my hands on the Apocalypse Edition, or what was it, Pandemic Edition, from the first game, which is now going for well over $1,000. So when they announced these high-end statues, I couldn't refuse. And overall, I'm pretty glad that I got them, because the detail is just incredible on both Joel and Ellie. So yeah. Alright, and then we got the mighty Pyramid Head. Another Figma statue. This one actually was sold to me by my brother for, I think it was just 10 bucks. And I love Silent Hill. And if you love Silent Hill, then that means you love Pyramid Head. From a distance, of course. Okay, and then here is from the Bioshock 10th Anniversary Edition. Very cool statue. I am a die-hard fan of Bioshock. The first one blew me away. And I was always wanting to have, figures or statues, but a lot of the figures for games can be quite cheap, or just really not look that cool. So that's why I tend to go with the statues. But the problem is the statues are so expensive. So this one, I want to say it was $250, and I was gonna do it, but I was in college, and then I wasn't sure, and so at the last minute, I canceled my pre-order. And I can't prove this, but I really feel like that when it went on clearance at GameStop, immediately sold out online, and so your only chance of getting it was if your nearby GameStop had it sitting on the shelf. And mine, for once, actually did. And I really feel like it might have been my copy that I pre-ordered. And, since it was just so expensive, it just sat there until it went on clearance, so it ended up being worth it, because I picked it up for $90 instead of $250. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to get the incredible Songbird statue from the Bioshock Infinite Collector's Edition, Ultimate Songbird Edition. Gotta be correct. So yeah, this is another really cool, very detailed statue. Okay, and then as far as the statues, we're gonna save the biggest one for last. Oh boy. This is from the Shadow of War game. So this was the Mithril Edition statue. So it appears bronze, but it is plastic. I want to say that there was like this ultimate special edition you could get, or maybe they had a competition where you could win it, where it was like actual bronze or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, we got Talion up there fighting the mighty Balrog. But yeah, anyways, this one I got off of Facebook Marketplace for 15 bucks. Yeah, I'm glad I picked it up too, because it was kind of like, well, yeah, 15 bucks, why not? But I wasn't sure, but then I just pulled the trigger and it all worked out, and I was able to go pick it up. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna do it for my statues. Tell me, what are some of your favorite collector's editions or ultimate editions that you were able to pick up? Some of your favorite statues. Um, Luckily, Amiibos came out, I have to say, because I really like having statues from my favorite games, but they can be very pricey. So it's just kind of nice to get a pocket-sized little figure of a lot of the Nintendo franchises. Okay, well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So, hey, thanks for watching, and as always, have a good one.